Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more of the Dark Heresy beta. So we're in the excavation camp at the moment. We've had a rather frightening conversation with, was it Millicentilia, the Inquisitor? She wants us to find out what's been happening. People have been disappearing and she wants us to help source some answers, really. Force access to the cogitator. We could give that a go. 75%? Hooray! It is immediately apparent that the cogitator has been maintained well. The machine spirit responds to your request eagerly. The vid screen lights up with the words, Authorization successful. Access level, Acolyte. Alright. What's the inventory log? The vid screen shows a record of all the machinery units employed at the excavation site, along with their serial numbers. There is a foreman's confirmation note below. What about the High Engineer's reports? Higher level of access required. What about the incident log? Most of the entries contain nothing unusual. The last one, however, does catch your attention. It seems the sentries spotted armed individuals attempting to approach the excavation site undetected. The guards eliminated the trespassers, who upon examination were found to be members of a local gang. Okay. We're still highlighted with a thingy. I wonder if we're able to gain higher access levels at some point. Let's just collect all that stuff. So yeah, so we're here to investigate. I imagine. Oh, they can jump out. I was wondering about that. Okay, let's have a look. Part of an ancient structure is buried under the rubble. This ruin was of no interest to the excavation. Okay, I feel like there must be something over here, otherwise. What's the point? Sure. Okay, let's go back. Down to the lower level, I suppose. There are knife marks on the inside of the vat. Someone tried to scrape off the hardened leftover porridge. Alright, okay. Not hugely suspicious. Roll away the tractor. Go on then. Hey. Good work, Sarah. We got some goods over here. What we got? This is for a Kroot. I don't even know what a Kroot is. It's some sort of Xenos species, I think. Whenever the wearer makes a precise attack from a distance of 10 cells or further, the hit chance of the attack is increased by 16. That's pretty good. All right. Maybe we'll come and get a sniper from an alien race. That'd be kind of cool. Let's see, what else do we have? I know we can probably put down our investigative thing there. I just kind of want to have a bit of a general look around first. What's happening? Are we in for a fight? Could be. Oh, hello. Void corruption. Who are you?
I see you bear the pendant of Inquisitor Millicentilia. Greetings, emissary.
Stranger, an inhumanly tall figure encased in outlandish armor appears out of nowhere. The ornate helmet dips and a distorted otherworldly voice reaches your ears. So this, I think, is an Eldari, which is kind of space elves, I think, in the 40K universe.
May he steal our hearts, so that we might banish all doubt of the righteousness of humanity. May he grant us the strength to bring just retribution upon the enemies of humanity.
Zaro recites his prayer in a cold voice, keeping his eyes locked on the stranger. Correct, the Inquisitor sent me.
Your arrival is timely. I just finished my rituals of perceiving.
Yeah, they haven't voiced Haymar. Inquisitor Millicentilia isn't squeamish about the tool she uses. She's brought in a Xenos sorcerer, right under Septimus' nose.
Heresy. The heresy of pride, which spurs one to believe in one's own exceptionality, and the heresy of consorting with the enemies of humanity.
So we've pre-succeeded in this Xenos check. So you are one of the Eldari. As I said, sentient, highly evolved Xenos, enemies of humanity.
You have guessed my race, but I am no foe to you or your tribe. Inquisitor Millicentilia and I have forged a temporary alliance, one that benefits us both.
I must admit that the Inquisitor has always adhered to a principle of tolerance toward alien species capable of communication.
So you're the Inquisitor's associate who I'm supposed to meet?
Judging by your reaction, Inquisitor Millicentilia did not deign to enlighten you about the identity of her associate.
What kind of sorcery did you just use?
Like an earless person querying the melody of a song, you are trying to understand that which you are incapable of grasping. Abandon the attempt, small creature. I have no time to waste on fruitlessly explaining my gift.
Well, then to business. You should have information for me.
Inquisitor Millicentilia wished to know if sorcery was involved in the disappearance of her underlings. Sorcery of a special kind, which has its source in the darkest corruption. I hear the echo of what your kind calls the Empyrean. However, in this sound I discern not the foulness of that which the monkey call the archenemy, but ancient fatigue and the malevolence of a twisted mind.
Right, so let's quickly explain this Empyrean here. It's described as an alternate dimension of pure energy and madness existing as a mirror to real space. I think they also call it the warp in this setting. It is the source of all psychic powers and home dimension of the more powerful entities known as the Chaos Gods and their respective demons. It is also known as the Immaterium, the Empyrean, the Ether, and the Sea of Souls. Why don't you tell me more about this echo of the Empyrean?
It is powerful, all-consuming, and at the same time, feeble, like the sigh of a song lost in a labyrinth. Sorcery of monstrous power that served its purpose, whatever it was, and then vanished without a trace.
The malevolence of a twisted mind, but not the archenemies.
Your people are too young, and your perception of existence too rudimentary for you to comprehend the Empyrean in any depth. I will only say that the corrupting forces from beyond the veil hold sway over many creatures. There can be no doubt that the secrets of such species lie buried in the past of this sector. Secrets whose very revelation would imperil your feeble mind.
Okay, well I think I have to go now.
Lathir Canereth, use my name when addressing me, small creature. It is time I left this place as well. If you wish to ask new questions, I will be nearby.
Alright. Now I think he is also on the box art, so I'm imagining at some point we can recruit him, but not apparently yet. Well, Miss Millicentilia's down here as well. But in the meantime, there's something to loot up here. We have Lasgun. Huh? Yeah, kind of a basic thing. That was for sale at the merchants. I didn't get one.
No sense in delaying.
Oh, there's a little something here. The servitors at the bottom of the pit are frozen in unnatural poses. There are no apparent signs of damage, and yet they seem to ignore all commands and make no attempts to return to the camp. I wonder if we can get down there. Let's continue just having a general look, and then we'll put some of these hollow tools down. What's this? Servo Sentinel. Broken servo skull. Someone has ripped out the sacred circuits from the guts of this cogitator. The console is shattered, and a bundle of sparking cables protrudes from the casing. We got some demolition. I do have a melter charge. Bit of rubble. There we go, cog. Cool. Let's have a look. We've got some goods. Code amulet. I wonder if that will give us a higher access rating. The tech priest's body has been severed in half. The cut looks unnaturally even, so this is a new clue in the missing persons case. Can I zoom in a bit. So, yeah, it looks like something is like a weapon has been discharged or something, and basically, yeah, half of him is just gone. But okay, that's cool. Well, not for him, but for us.
Reconnoitering.
Oh, I kind of thought these... Okay, maybe not... Maybe some of them are where you put the tools down, but I think this one is not. Let's try this.
Resolved.
Strange tracks. A large four-toed footprint is deeply embedded in the ground. The mud around it has been churned up to cover the tracks of the other... Sorry, the other tracks of the four-toed intruders. Maybe trying to conceal their numbers. The ripped tents show signs of claws and beaks. They could have been left by people whose bodies have been altered by the Hab Zone's toxic environment.
Keeping my eyes open.
What's this? There is nothing in the containers except for the smell of physaline, which makes your throat itch. The workers could not have used up the entire supply of explosives. Someone must have stolen it from the excavation site. Expedition tent. Okay. A fragment of the column has splintered off, and the metal near it is melted, both pointing to a shot from a las weapon. Alright, so that's where we came down, and I kind of went round in that direction, didn't I? So, maybe let's go around... Oh. Hang on, there's some new stuff. What's this? The vid screen's lumens flicker furiously, so I must have angered the machine spirit. We have foreman's reports. Okay. Layers of rock removed. Personnel losses 3 workers for a collapse. 12 scrolls, 3 machine relics extracted, delivered to Magos. 3 disciplinary violations, unsanctioned beliefs, blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, we'll take them. I didn't see any smoking gun in there, though, as we said. Right, so yeah, so let's pop some of these hollow doodads down. Scan it.
Multiple prints detected on the bedrock and surrounding area. Initiating scan for further analysis.
Yeah, hollow invoker, let's go. The tracks left by the steel-toed work boots are intermingled with numerous other prints. It is difficult to work out exactly what happened here. So what do I... How do I... do I have to clear the area?
On the move.
Maybe I have to put all 4 down, and then it'll do stuff.
Registering evidence of forced access to the storage. Incident classified as an act of sacrilege and subversion of the authority of the Holy Order. Entry. Be archived. Registering signs of a confrontation between 2 armed groups.
Ground is covered in iridescent stains. A thick oily stench clogs your nostrils, but cannot completely mask the smell of blood, etc. Pop this down. So we've got 4 of these, so I imagine there must be another hotspot. Oh, I didn't look at this, did I? The religious symbols of the Marisportan fanatics have been sketched by an inexpert and trembling hand. A clear attempt to imitate the real thing. Right, so I'm not entirely oh, did I not? I thought I put one in. Maybe I did not. Right, okay, so let's see. Imagine this. Okay, so what does this one say? Start the scanner. Oh, really? Okay, so how does this work then? Not sure, so we'll come back to that one. What have we got here? Blood. Not entirely sure. I was hoping to see a bit of a reconstruction. Okay, so we could be looking at fanatics then. They put a symbol there. We know that. Who was attacked? Ah. Who attacked? I want to read the foreman's report again. It might be on my little corkboard thing, I guess. Someone's taken explosives. The local gang was wiped out. That's kind of why I'm saying it's not there. Okay, analyze the data. Research.
The investigation of the evidence provided the following information.
According to the former's notes, some members of the expedition had been secretly following the teachings of the Flock of Repentance. So I feel like maybe they were kind of being converted to like a cult thing. What's this? Someone was attempting to cover up the presence of strange creatures. Believed to belong to mutated creatures the size of human. Here, the dissected body. Research.
Identifying key features for comparison. These parameters will form the basis for analysis.
The internal fluids left the body post-mortem, most likely due to the rockfall. All across the primary wound area, the vessels and fluid tubes were cauterized at once. I have never seen such neat and clean wounds.
Like done with a las cutter. The caliber is non-standard, so it's not an Inquisition issue weapon. What are the notes? Was there any more research to be done on that? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Let's come out. I think maybe the fanatics turned on the other guys. Who ransacked? I say fanatics.
At once.
What now? Ah, of course, we need to talk to the witness. Let's go back up and talk to the witness. I kind of forgot about that before I came down. The old man looks up at you, exhaustion written in his empty gaze. His dry fingers fiddle mindlessly with the edges of his blood-stained rags.
It's a rare fortune to see an acolyte of a dead Inquisitor not follow him to the grave on the Cabal's orders.
Numerous signs of bruising, superficial damage to the surface layers of the skin, apparent loss of integrity in some of the smaller bones. The procedure was performed with sufficient expertise to ensure that the witness would not expire, yet retain the ability to feel pain. Still, I would recommend refraining from further application of violence, given the subject's age.
You tell me everything you know, you'll live. The old man nods with visible effort. Tell me everything you already told the Inquisitor, and don't hide anything.
Yes, Master. I used to scoop grease off your food vats here. Traded it for rations at the market. The first time that great machine of yours went all quiet, I waited a little and came to see what this place was about. I saw intruders here with weapons. So I hid in one of them vats and they didn't spot me. That's where I've been hiding every time since. But now you found me after all.
Describe them.
About a dozen of them there was. They had guns. Scary folks. Could have been bandits or such like. I didn't get a good look at them. But they weren't here for the food vats, that's for sure.
Do you know who or what left the four-toed footprints? Miller Centilia's acolytes exchanged meaningful glances.
Footprints, you say? Some accursed mutant, maybe. But none that I've seen, Master, no.
What do you know about the nightmares affecting people in Marisportum?
Oh, I know about the sleep sickness. When the sea started shaking, that's when the nightmares came. Everyone came down with it. Those flock of repentance folk say it's the God Emperor warning us, telling us to repent. But I don't know about any of that, Master. I just want to get by.
Tell me about them.
Believers from his congregation, Master. They've lost their way, though. They've all forgotten St. Sibelius's name. And now they say everyone should cleanse themselves through pain. They say that's how we can serve the God Emperor and save ourselves from the nightmares. They have a leader, fancy old name, I forget what it was, but I did see their marks around the camp. Written in blood, they were.
You noticed anything suspicious?
I have, Master. I have. There's those divers living by the shore. Madmen all, I tell you. One day, there I was, walking along the shore, seeing what the sea might have brought. I look over, and it's them divers. Chanting something, or maybe it was witchcraft, I couldn't tell. And then they started dumping corpses in the water. I took off running. It was horrible. I heard those apostates worship some sea creature like it's a saint. It's why they butcher people, to offer them to the beast. I haven't seen it myself, Master, but it's what people say.
Let's ask him about the missing crates of Visaline.
Visa what? Saints, I don't even know what that is. It's not my place to know. But I did see crates that looked just like the ones you all have in the upper town, I did. They looked heavy. It took a whole group to carry them. I can't say where they were headed, though.
Is that everything? Don't forget, the more you tell me, the better your chances of living.
The Baron. The Baron's orders were that no one was to come near this place. But those armed intruders, they look like his lot.
Stay here, I may have more questions later. Alright, I want to have a... Can I access other logs here in this thing? High Engine Sears reports. Okay, how can I...
No sense in delaying.
That thing I got. I don't seem to have an option to use that. Maybe that's not what that is. It does feel like maybe it's bandits rather than the cultists, though. Even if a bunch of them got killed, it doesn't mean that another bunch didn't get through and succeeded in stealing stuff, does it, I guess? So let's change these around a little bit. Well, taken away by force... Oh, maybe they don't belong to the workers.
Never still for long.
Bandits doing something. Who was attacked? There's that, I suppose. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly. What happens if we give our verbal report to Millicentilia? The bandits could be mutated, I guess. The fact the crates have been seen around the upper town makes me think they were stolen by bandits. Let's see what happens.
Here's the acolyte. Lathier has already informed me that he told you of his findings. I dare say what he told you might even be the truth.
Standing close by, the Xenos does not react to the Inquisitor's words. His gaze is distant, staring past you, as if he's listening to a melody only he can hear. You could have warned me.
What difference would it have made? Lathier and I have an arrangement. He is one of my secret tools. Like you, only more valuable.
Awareness test succeeded. You cannot help but notice the thrum of tension in the Inquisitor's tone and the look she casts at the Eldari. It seems that, despite her confident words, she is anxious about the Xenos' presence in her unit, most likely due to the dangerous proximity of her sister of battle to the excavation site.
An Ogrin with enhanced intelligence. You don't come across too many of those outside the Astra Militarum. Interesting escort you have.
That usually tells me I'm smart. Not that I'm interesting.
I question the witness.
Do you plan to inform me every time you sneeze? Draw your conclusions and submit a full report.
I just want to have another look at my inquisitorial journal. Did I uncover anything else that could be of interest here? The divers... okay. The inhabitants of the Marisportum Sectoris perished in the depths of the toxic sea following a series of quakes. Their remains were never found, as their own kin refused to face the raging elements. Yeah, maybe. The divers kill the expedition members for ritual purposes and dispose of their bodies in the sea. Yeah. That would tie in the strange tracks, which I wasn't sure how to sort of classify that. Can I change my choices now on this stuff? So...
Moving.
I mean, I've been slightly dismissive of the bog beasts, but is that just what they're... Come back over here.
Never still for long.
What if fanatics took the supplies? We know the fanatics are around. They were then attacked by the bog beasts and dragged away. Laser fire. Looks like they are... Yeah, okay. I'm going to quick save because this might be really wrong.
Learned anything useful? Are you sure you have not missed anything? You think my camp was robbed by some fanatics? An interesting theory. Do you have anything to support it? It seems there was a skirmish in the camp over supplies, but I am not yet convinced of your conclusions. You have decided that the tracks leading out of the camp belong to the bog beasts. Really? And you think they were wearing my workers' boots, do you? Some of your conclusions are tenuous. Either way, we have one indisputable piece of evidence. The tracks leading out of the camp. Look, they are crisp, clearly made by heavy work boots. Something strange is afoot in Maris Portum. My agent, Rufinus Scraig, has been working undercover in this God Emperor forsaken place for several months already. We were due
I'm gonna
to
go back,
meet at the
'cause,
excavation site, but the...
I'm just gonna skip through this.
You are... Rufinus...
I want to go
Any
back
other
and
questions? This...
I want to redo some of that stuff. I didn't quite, because we didn't, no, when the tracks were highlighted there, I could kind of see what it was driving at. I wasn't sure of it before, because it didn't seem to be very descriptive. I'm kind of lost. Where? Ah, this is the supplies here. What if the fanatics took the supplies? They just left the camp. What if...
No sense in delay.
Dude. Yeah, what if bandits took the supplies? The bandits were attacked by the bog beasts and dumped. But the expedition members had just left, and they were kind of fanatical? I don't know. Let's see what she says to this theory.
Have you learned anything? Are you sure you... It seems there was a skirmish in the camp over supplies, but I am not yet convinced of your conclusions. You think my people left the camp on their own? You are clearly not familiar with the Inquisition's disciplinary practices. One thing we can agree on, there was a skirmish between the bandits and the so-called bog beasts trying to ransack the already abandoned camp. The armed bandits overpowered the mutants and took all the supplies. But this does not explain the tracks leading away from the camp. Look, they are crisp, clearly made by heavy work boots. But I already said my people would never leave their posts willingly. Find out where they lead. Can you manage that? Something strange is afoot in Maris Portum. My agent, Rufinus Scraig, has been working undercover in this God Emperor forsaken place for several months already. We were due to meet at the excavation site, but the latest seaquake cut off our communication. Track him down and help him with his mission, if necessary. Tell him that Lady M sent you. He will aid you in your investigation.
What about the missing workers?
You are wasting time right now asking stupid questions. Scraig has been keeping an eye on Maris Portum. He is a valuable source of information.
How will I recognize him?
Rufinus prefers to cover his face, but if you pay close attention, you will spot other signs. His augmented lower left leg, or his tattoos. Memorize them, Acolyte. This is how my people recognize each other.
Am I permitted to know the particulars of his mission?
I tasked Scraig with investigating a clan of swamp mutants on the outskirts of the Hab Zone and assessing their usefulness to the Tyrantine Cabal. These are his reports. Study them. That will be enough to start with.
A quick scan of the reports leaves you in no doubt. The bog beasts the Inquisitor is referring to are a clan of Xenos, the Kroot. Let's have a quick look at them. A bird-like humanoid Xenos species that possesses the unique ability to absorb genetic traits of their defeated foes by eating their flesh. They can be found all across the galaxy offering their services as mercenaries. Evidently, Miller Centilia and her people prefer to use this unsophisticated nickname given to the Xenos by the ignorant lower hive dwellers in order to rid the clan of unwanted attention, or perhaps somehow use the crew to their own benefit.
Any other questions?
Sister Septima asked me to find out what your agent's doing on the outskirts of Marisportum.
Think carefully about what you will tell her. Betray the Inquisition, and it won't just be your career that comes to a swift and invidious end.
These so-called bog beasts, they are Kroot, aren't they?
Clever. Indeed, it refers to the Kroot, carnivorous Xenos native to a different part of the galaxy. This clan is settled on the outskirts of the Hab Zone, and has been under observation by the Ordo Xenos for some time. Keep its existence a secret until the mission is complete.
Ready to begin?
This case is not as simple as it appears. Do not rush to any conclusions. Turn over every stone in Marisportum before you send your case report. Your task is to dig until you uncover the truth, not to pin the blame on the first person you meet. Find out what happened to my workers. I hope you understand me, Acolyte.
Right, well, what has it done to my investigation board? Oh, we got some new info. So, field camp. What we got here? Yes, I think largely I was right there, but I think perhaps the right one on the footprints would have been they were led away by force or whatever that was. But on the Kroot clan, let's just do some research there. The Kroot purpose in life is to absorb the right best strands, genes, of the evolution of their race. Okay. Alright, so we get to choose a couple of these. So, great servant of the Golden Throne, whose will and word pass judgment. In accordance with your sacred command, I humbly report the conclusion of the investigation to the master's appearances, etc. The residents of the Marisportum Sectoris have been suffering attacks by the vile beak-faced mutants who inhabit the Hive City. I don't think we want to say any of those yet. We might find other stuff, so yeah, and what's this? All the workers' footprints. Potential dead end. Yeah. Well, all we know is that they left, and there was no sort of clear indication as to why that was. Right. Okay. Got this one as well. Have a quick look at what we have here. We got his reports.
Initiating data upload to the sacred repository.
The agent was studying a clan of bog beasts. At the behest of the Inquisitor. The agent deemed the clan weakened, but believed its potential could be unlocked. Him here, so we got his distinguishing marks. Okay, that's probably about it for now. For now? Yeah, for now. Cool. Well, let's head back up. We can probably free that guy as well. Don't think he didn't lie to us. He told us all we knew. I'm pretty sure. He may already have been let go. Hopefully in a good way. What's this? Ah, he was shot. Melisentius people leave no witnesses. The old Recologer was lucky to survive a quick death from a gunshot to the head. Okay, well... I guess we could have freed him before, but I thought we might uncover new stuff to ask him about. Yikes.
Tread carefully.
What we got here? The echoing footfalls cause stone dust to fall from the spiral grooves on the drill. What did we glean from that? Don't know.
Traces of fading psychic force activity detected. Changing scan mode to construct a hollow projection based on residual particles not suitable for standard visual analysis.
Strange imprint, unnaturally spherical in shape. Yeah, that seems like that's the whatever weapon that was. It's the same thing that killed the tech priest. Lower town. Okay, well, we've gone there now, so that's good. We're looking for the agent. Guess we should... I don't know. Click on people?
The eyes at the bottom are
I think he may be more obvious than that. Like, the woman in rags was very obvious.
So, if I take on 3 more shifts, I can become the 5th assistant to the deputy attendant. I'm gonna have to
Actually,
step it up.
I wonder if that thing I found is the key to that locked building.
Hey, you with the tin throat. The Baron politely asks that you pack it in with these sermons. If you try to make a fuss, he'll ask you impolitely.
Faithless ignorance. Once again you stand in the way of repentance. Once again you take salvation away from these people. We will endure it, but only for now.
Yeah, endure it. That's what the God Emperor told you to do. The rest of you, get out of here. Don't you have jobs to do?
Alright, we've got the sergeant's signal again.
Keeping my eyes open.
Did I get in here before? I don't think I did I? Can I get in there now? Okay, there's a load of stuff I didn't do. But
Today, we will walk it away with blood.
yeah, I want to try this this building. Oh, hello. Our percentages is going up pretty high. So, okay. Oh, what's this? Cracked data slate. A man in sumptuous clothing is shown on the cracked screen. The picture bears a caption. Istavel Bar-le-Duc went missing 2 weeks ago, last seen in Marisportum Sectoris. Appearance, blonde hair, green eyes, wearing a red jacket, with a gold-coloured scarf around his neck. Blah, 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 blah. Gold implant in place of his right hand. The data slate and less than personal notes. Marisportum is dangerous and it smells like an outhouse. But his relatives paid the Maristratum handsomely to look for him. I need to speed things up or I can say goodbye to my fee. Istaval was seen on the shore. Madman. Why would he come down here? Let's take that. Might lead to something interesting. How do I get up there? Probably through... That's why there was loads of stuff on the map I hadn't looted, because I haven't been to those places yet. Alright.
At once.
I think the sergeant may be up round there, because on that lower level it was up to like 66%. So. Glowing tooth. The woman standing behind the counter has an impressive mane woven from dried seaweed and wears clothing crafted from an old deep-sea diving suit. A tarnished, time-worn copper Aquila hangs on her chest. She smiles at you, revealing 2 rows of blue-black teeth.
Step right up and take your pick, Master. Inktooth offers the best the sea has to toss up.
A daunting tower of assorted junk, covered in shells and seaweed debris, sits on the trader's makeshift counter. Among the clutter, you notice a few seemingly intact injectors, a rusty knife, and a rather decent pair of boots. The type issued to officers of the Scintillan Fusiliers, not just to regular guardsmen. Inspect the knife.
This knife used to belong to a daring man. He wielded it to shield his family from the swamp mutants and lost his life. Later, his children brought me the knife. I traded them 3 rations for it.
Okay, so this has the letter I burned onto the surface. I reckon this is that Istvan's knife. Let's take it.
Great choice, Master. Give it a little scrape with a slipstone, and it'll sharpen right up, good as new.
These boots belong to an officer of the Astra Militarum.
What? How was I to know? I traded rotten fish for 'em. So go knock on her door. How about you take 'em off my hands before I get into trouble?
Where can I find rotten fish?
You'd have to go to the island where the hermits make their home, Master.
Very well, a trader who respects authority. All right, I'll take them.
Thanks a lot, Master. Just take them someplace far away, will ya? I don't need any trouble.
Are you selling or trading? I have a few cents.
What am I supposed to do with since, kind Master? With
All right.
Come back and...
Take a look at those boots. I'm not wearing any boots. I could probably use those. Plus 2 movement points, it looks like. So that's pretty cool. See, I'm going kind of a melee build. That's very good. Wondering if I should give Haymar, like, maybe trade this out for sniper rifle. Because I don't really have a sniper in the group at the moment. They might be quite good. Basic trader here, a rope. I'll buy a rope, might be useful for something. Fuse, perhaps? Bottle of rock gut. I mean, these have gold outlines, which suggest to me it's quest things. What's a desponding pistol? Auto pistol. I could take that. It can be used in close combat. I might take that. I'll take the Medica kit as well. It seems quite cheap. How about I sell my junk? So I get that stuff and make a little bit of profit on it. I'll have a little look-see. Yeah, what if I go like chainsword and pistol? They're both chain weapons, so... I'll go with that for now. What is my... Ballistic's not huge, but... It's kind of sort of follow up with it after a melee strike. I'll go with that. Retweet things every so often. What do we got here? Clear that with athletics. Go on then, Cog. Got a little way down. Okay, that's just a little shortcut to the beginning of the area. Okay, that's cool. Oh, I missed something. Ooh. Sleight of hand, I guess. It's only a coin flip. Oh, we got it. Oh, wow. The Ripper. This is close quarters. Two-handed. 3 to 5 rate of fire. He's pretty good. I might give that to the jungle guy, Haymar, in place of the bolter I got him, and then he's kind of got the sniper, and then if he gets up close, he could maybe use this instead. And that can be close quarters. That does seem quite good, doesn't it? Interesting. Okay. Getting quite close to the sergeant. Are we going to go up again? Oh, it is. This guy's interesting. He's got a fake arm. Oh.
Haven't seen Bron in a while.
Okay, we're going down again now.
Haven't seen Bron in a while.
Gone scrounging.
Yes.
He kept saying he knew of me.
Maybe a way to get to
Maybe
the upper
someone
level?
killed him out of jealousy.
He didn't mean to camp with the woman in black. When'd she get here?
Right around the time he disappeared, actually. Oh, saints.
At 89.
Ron's not coming back, is he?
Yeah, okay, weird, but we might be able to get up there, I guess. What we got here? Grab that first. The cloak. This is Cape of the Champion. Whenever an enemy loses morale within the wearer's influence, the wearer regains 2 armor durability. That could be really good for us, actually. I'm currently wearing defense increased by 3, which is also good. Might take that though. Yeah, I might give her that. She is going to be fairly close quarters, like with a little flamer and stuff. Talk to the keykeeper. Keymaster.
The key of an outdated model has been found.
Whoa.
Supposition. The key is part of the padlock on the storage.
The Holy Ordos teach vigilance.
Use that rope we bought.
Resolved.
Aha! We probably could have used the key we just found as well, but it will allow us out. Oh.
Adequate. Tread carefully.
Oh no, I want to...
Effective, as always.
Right. Rusty valve. Okay, that looks like a quest item. Let's try a multi-key. Sleight of hand. Okay, we're in. Ooh, we got an Ogrin big club thing. That's cool. Katakan boots. Oh, that's a nice little haul that we've got there. Let's start off with here. So he's got... This is the one we just found. The Bulgrin's mace. Same damage. Why is it worth so much more? Can he dual wield them? No. Yes, I guess he can't. This one said it's better at dealing damage to covers. I mean, that could be useful. I doubt he's going to be covert that much. And now I can open that? Maybe not. Oh, let's go back up.
Success.
Can I get that rope back? Oh, I can.
Every failure, a lesson.
Ah, my legs!
No sense in delay.
Commander, it's a Fusilier. What we want with a blockade is what he said. Yeah. I liked his buttons. Pretty.
And this is where that preacher was. Inspect. Fusiliers' uniform is covered with dirt and soot. Polished gold-plated buttons gleam on his chest. Let's give Cog the buttons.
Commander, it's a Fusilier. What we want with a blockade is what he said. Yeah. I liked his buttons. Pretty.
Received item. Cog's favourite button. Okay, let's search him.
Reconnoitering.
Mind your surroundings.
Dreaded Lascar. That could be worth inspecting a bit more closely. And an Exorcist's Ring. Aware as damage over time effects deal +5 more damage to Xenos and demons. That's interesting. Okay, so damage over time. That could be Sorrow. It could be... I'm just going to give it to her because of the flamer. Now, what was his favourite button? Is it something good? Oh, yeah, we got the boots as well for the jungle guy. Oh, here we go. The start of combat, the wearer gains +1 morale. Can only be equipped by Cog. Okay, sounds good to me. Here you go, Cog Gold buddy. And you, we give you your boots. Now, what was it? Burst shots. I guess that does work for the Ripper, so it's fine. Yeah, I think that's about it for now. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, let's go back over. Oh, now what we got here? Inspect. The huge gear converted into a water wheel is supposed to power the generator, but actually only compromises its integrity. I guess we go back the way we came.
Resolved. It's a Fusilier.
Alright, enough about the buttons, Cobb. Absolutely obsessed, man. I'll take my rope back, though. That could be useful.
Yeah, I liked his buttons. Pretty.
I haven't seen Bron in a while.
I'm a little bit confused about this signal. I don't think we can get up there.
Someone killed him out of jealousy.
80%.
He didn't mean.
Let's go down here, though. I want to try if I can unlock this padlock from this angle.
When she get here, never still for long.
What was that key that I got? Was there somewhere else that was? I can't remember now. Let's just go down. Am I supposed? Can I get to 100 down here? Okay, we're very close.
Keeping my eyes open.
No, where are you guys going?
You have my attention.
Here we go.
Low signal strength. Recommendation: find another source.
I'm going to also equip some more med kits. I broke my legs this time.
Ready to fight again. Always on the move.
Picked up his trailer. But I think I might leave it here for now. We're going to head into sort of gang territory, upper town levels. I think there's plenty more to explore, and that's only to find this sergeant and loot some chests. I mean, goodness only knows how long it's going to take to investigate everything. We've not even found the Scan guy. What was his name? Michael Scarn? I don't know. That dude anyway. So plenty more to do. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, if you could hit the like button, that'd be awesome. Do leave a comment as well. Let me know your thoughts on how the beta's looking. If it's something you'll likely play. Is it something you're looking forward to watching me play? You know, let me know. Feedback's always very welcomed. And a big thank you to our channel members as well for supporting Boring Dad Gaming. It's very appreciated. If anyone else is interested in checking out memberships and gaining earlier access to my videos on this channel, in my Let's Play series, that'd be fantastic. So thanks very much. I hope to see you all next time. Bye for now.